He rolls left and will keep again. Met short of the line of scrimmage, lost a yard there. Frankie Sneed with an excellent read on the play.
Crazy to think that in this arena football fast.
A million times, stay away from me. She said, stay away from me. You can't hang away with me.
What's up with y'all, man? I think this is what Fred Talk 5 we got going on, and today is gonna be a little different. We're gonna talk to y'all, give y'all an update, talk on two topics. If you get advice from this joint, you get advice from this joint. Hopefully this can help a few people out. That first topic we're gonna talk about is football, what's going on with that. And then we're gonna hop right into relationships, love, taking care of yourself. Y'all call it mental health, I call it life, But let's get into it. Football. For those who don't know, things are looking good, things are looking bad. I talked a little bit about the the XFL tryout, UFL tryout. And I had to come to the realization is I'm talented, but I know I'm not gonna be in that league. And I don't want to put it out there in the universe like that, but I have to be real. I was labeled at 5'9". I know I'm not that short. I don't really care about that. But the main thing is the weight. I came in at 155 at a safety. And even at corner, I messed that tryout up. I overtrained the day before, messed up my broad jump, messed up my 40 time. And I still beat myself up for that day. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm trying to forgive myself for that. There is things that I wish I could do better in both tryouts. Just got word that the Harrisburg Stampede ceased operations, so that targets my list down slimmer. So hopefully I got 2 other teams that I've talked to that something can happen. My realistic goal is really to go back outside, and I've already had a conversation with my peoples. I don't know how serious they think that I was, but I've told them if I don't get a contract by April that I'm leaving. And those who know, I leave in very heartbreaking ways. And that's just how I have to do it. I feel like I'm really nothing without football. And I know y'all hear a lot of people say that, bro, but every state that I've moved to, whether it was Texas, Delaware, of course home is Philly, Jersey, all these places that I've been to, Michigan, like it's been football for me. Like that's the thing that's kept me on. And I really don't know what I'm good at. I don't know what else I'm good at. Like there's nothing else that I really want to make a living off of at the moment. I can't worry about 10 years. I can only worry about the moment. So the moment is here. And yeah, football, it don't last forever. But I'm a late bloomer, and I feel like I got so much to prove. I got so much to show. And I just love putting smiles on people's faces. You know what I'm saying? I love to, I'm basically an entertainer. I was a class clown in high school, and that's what led me to not playing in high school. But I always had that dream, and I know I messed up. I didn't go to college, so I have to live with that. And I'm fine with that because I'm here now. I think things would have been totally different, especially that COVID year, being at school and all of that. So I'm glad things have led the way they are now, but I have to be real. if I can't do my passion. Like, I have hobbies, but it's like I don't want the money from it, you know? So that's not going to be a substantial way to live. You know, I have to spread my wings, and if that's being on the road, being homeless, whatever that may lead me to, I don't know. That's God's plan. But that's where I want my decision to be made. And that's all I got to say about that. And as far as relationships, I want to tell you, men, if you are doing the same thing I'm doing, real rap, get some help. Like, don't let your friends, you feel me? Don't let your friends really boost you up to where it's like, oh, bro, you weak. Nah, dog. Real rap. Like I say, y'all say mental health. I say life. I don't really have the highs and lows, so I can't really understand what y'all go through. You feel me? But as far as relationships, I want to sincerely apologize to the last 3 women that I was in a relationship with. I recently just got off a phone call and had to tell the next, like, yo, I have no real sympathy anymore. I don't have any patience. I don't want love. I don't care for love. Just want somebody to support me. And it's weird because during the season, I'm with a woman, you know, and everything is cool. I'm probably ignoring red flags, but I feel like I have somewhat of the support during the season. But once the season is over, it's like, oh, Frankie, you don't have a job. You don't have this and that. Well, it's like, all right, well then, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? And it's selfish. Y'all right, it's selfish. I don't use y'all financially. I use y'all in a support way. You know, the way I grew up, women supported their men through a lot. And, you know, every relationship ain't perfect, but what I was raised off of, even though I didn't see a lot of loving relationships, I've always seen that support. You know, even if the woman just shh and let the man, you know, do his thing. But for me, once you're coming at me and making me feel bad when I already feel bad, it's like, bro, I don't need you no more. I can do it by myself. I can push myself. I know how to get myself out of a funk when I'm having an off day. I know how to talk to myself. So it's like, it's real messed up. You know, it's crazy. And I don't know, maybe I'm stuck on that childhood friendship that I had and I wanted to be with that person, but they passed, and it's a lot, man. But I will say, I really haven't forgiven a lot of people for what they've done to me. I still haven't forgave my mom's side for letting something that happened to me as a kid slide. I haven't forgiven them yet. I just moved on. And I use all that pain, the anger. That's why I go on long walks. That's why I'm still pursuing football. Like, that's my arts and crafts. You feel me? That's my therapy. Not to hurt anybody, but just to have fun. Let all the suffering go. You feel what I'm saying? And this is to you young men. Stop using women, man. Sometimes be alone. Don't let that crowd hurt this and make this numb. Because once this is numb, you're going to be thinking crazy in this joint. You feel me? You're going to be a crash out. And it ain't worth it, bro. It really isn't worth it at the end of the day. Like, I've been in so many relationships, it's not even funny. I'm almost 30. They say I look good. No kids. I haven't even proposed to anyone. I haven't been in anything over a year. So I'm shooting myself in the foot, man. And I gotta live with that every day. And I'm fine with that. You know? I'm here for a great time, not a long time. But I want to apologize to all of those women that felt like I fell in love with y'all. And once y'all basically put me in y'all orbit and y'all thought I was gonna be the man for y'all life, I dipped. When y'all was at whether y'all was at a dark time, whether I was at a dark time, I dipped. And that shit not thorough at all. Like, for real, I need to dick up. And a lot of y'all others need to dick up, whether y'all, I'm talking to the fellas, whether I'm talking to the women. Like, stop going from person to person, bro. You not only lose yourself, but you lose that empathy, you lose that actual love, you lose that actual caring. It's more so you're just in the moment of lust. And trust me, you don't want to go down a path that you can't come back from. Like, this year, I definitely threw all my morals out the window that I've stood for and I built. You know, my goal by 25 was to be married, have at least 1 or 2 kids, have a house, all of that. And you know, my career path has changed from trying to have a normal job, and I just don't care to work, bro. I don't care to work for corporate America in that way, bro. I just don't care. I feel like kissing ass. I've kissed a lot of people's asses, and it's not me, bro. It's not me. It's gonna make me crash out, and it's just not me, bro. It's not me. Like, the money be cool, the benefits, all of that, but as far as being happy, it just don't. And I'm not living a life of unhappiness. I'm just not. So there's something for everybody. I'm still attempting. We're still doing job searches until then, but yeah, that's just where I'm headed. If I'm not signed, I'm going into the wild. You feel me? Another thing I want to say is, after my last relationship, I got involved with someone I shouldn't have. And I regret that decision. Like, I normally don't regret anything, but I regret this decision of being involved with this young woman, knowing that she told me she was, I don't know if she was actively involved with him, but she did say an ex came back, and I left my morals out the window. I didn't know anything about this shorty, and we still did things where, number one, I was telling myself no in the moment, but I thought with the wrong head. And that's gonna be my biggest regret of 2024, is not only being hurt, I would say, from my last relationship, just how everything played out, but I let that anger get me involved with someone that I don't think that was sent from a good place. Wherever they came from, I don't think it was a genuine place. I ignored a couple red flags too. And so I gotta live with that, man. I gotta personally live with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm doing right now, but just follow me. And I want to say sorry to that young woman too. You have now another body that you shouldn't have got, and same as me. And I don't want to get to the 20s, man. I don't want to go past 15. So I think, number one, I'm gonna go on back to my celibacy. I'm gonna go back to knowing my moral, like adding more to my morals and my standards, and stop lowering my standards just because this one person is the only person that's there for me in a moment. I can't be taking advantage of nobody at the end run, because yeah, I may not give a F at the end of the day. I may not give a F, but I'm hurting hearts. And when you break hearts, and when you sit back at 50, 60, 40, 30, whatever the case may be, even at the end of the night, if you have a moral conscience, you're gonna be like, damn, I'm drawing. Like, what am I doing? And I'm turning into a guy that I thought I wasn't gonna be, but I'm slowly becoming, and I'm gonna end it. I could have went to therapy in middle school, Had 4 different therapists, but that's here and there. I became my own therapist. Everybody's living their own life. And I had a quote, and it was, don't wake up with yesterday's pity, yesterday's anger. Can't worry about tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna basically put the quote that I had in there. I can't think of it off top right now. There's just so much going in the head right now. It's blank. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna definitely put the quote here. And I hope that this story, y'all can relate. It's okay to be by yourself. You don't always need to be, you feel me, in something. You have to know yourself first. And I was starting to know myself, but then I started losing myself and trying to find an escape. Oh, well, I haven't seen bro in 2 years. I haven't really been around everybody. You feel me? Like how we used to be when we was younger with all my siblings. So I just found women on the internet. And that's my biggest flaw. And now I gotta chill, and I will chill. In 2025, I'm gonna be a better person. And I promise you that, I guarantee you that. But like I said, make sure y'all get some help. If y'all need help, find that one person, and don't let your crowd think, oh, you weak, you vulnerable. No, you can be vulnerable and it not be your weakness, and vice versa. But don't be out here drawing. And if this touch a few people, I hope it do. Seek it. Don't hold that. Don't hold it no more. Because I ain't got no more heart. I ain't got no real love to give as far as relationship-wise. I just don't believe in it, you know? A lot of traumas have happened. So like I said, I just moved on, but I never got over them. Like I never forgave those people, but I moved on. And don't be like me, man. So for all those women that felt like, yo, Frankie, whatever you want to call me, Frankie, Freddie, broke your heart. I did. And I'm going to live with that. Move on. Forgive yourself. Forgive me. Be a better person. Don't lower your morals. And stay away from dudes like me. Where we're at. And that's all I got to say, man. Y'all have a blessed one. December 21st, man, will be an awesome show. Hopefully I can give y'all a good vlog. And we can just move forward from here. I wish everybody safe, happy holidays. Don't do any shit like I would do. It's your boy Freddie. Appreciate y'all for listening. Hopefully I get through one of y'all. And I'm out.
But I know that I'm the one and I'm gon' go and shock them all. I knew it all along, I just couldn't trust his soul. Can't run away from you, I've been waiting on your calls. Like, is you really ready for me? I need you keep your mind. Everything been slowly changing, do you even got the time? Cause I know I did you wrong, did you wrong, did you wrong. I'm just trying to write it all, now you just leaving me alone. This a whole new me,
Well, that takes care of that.